Hello YouTube, this is Jay here, and this is my 12-gallon planted aquarium. I have had a different scape in this tank before, but I have rescaped it since. It's been over 5 months since setup. So, to take a look at the scape, first off, the substrate, it's quite thick. It's mostly dirt at the bottom, and I have it capped off with just regular river sand. In terms of the plants, I have several species. I have Rotala rotundifolia, some Kabamba, and I got some Rotala red, and some pearlweed in the corner, and the foreground is dwarf hairgrass. In terms of the fish, I have one species in here. These are golden white cloud mountain minnows. I've got 5 of them in here, and I have a whole bunch of shrimp. You can see them. They are all over the grass. You can see some of them in the plants there. These are blue velvet shrimp. I started off with 10 and they have just bred and bred, and they have now just completely taken over the tank. They are all over the place. There's one right there. And I also have some snails in here. I have red ramshorn snails. You can see several of them down there. They are the orange ones. Also, I have, you can see there's a brown one there. That is a native snail. I have a couple of those in there. They're a bit hard to see because they are brown in color, so they are better camouflage. They don't stand out like the ramshorns, but they are there. In terms of the lighting, this is a DIY light. I used LED strips, so it has worked fine. Much cheaper than buying. Most of the planted tanks have actual DIY lights. I do have a video on how to make these things. And over back here I have a automatic feeder. This thing feeds flake food once a day. And as for a filter, I have a hang-on back filter. It's mostly for mechanical filtration. It's just filled with filter floss, nothing else. So that handles most of the mechanical filtration to polish up the water. I'm not running CO2 in this tank. So that is how the tank is set up. It's been 5 months. I have a little bit of an algae issue. You can see over there that is not something that I added in intentionally. You can see there's some fuzzy greenness going around the rocks. That is a bit of algae going on there. But I think ultimately the algae there, it kind of works with the scape, I guess. Gives it more of an aged look, so I haven't really been trying to get rid of it. I just sort of let it be there, and it's just settled in. So yep, it's got a bit of algae, but I don't really care that much because it's not really like taking over the scape or anything. It's just growing under rocks, and I think it adds to the look, so I've just been letting them grow. So yep, this is my 12-gallon planted tank. Do I do water changes? No, I am running this no water change style, just like my other tanks. So for 5 months, for 2 weeks I did water changes, and then after that I didn't. So for 5 months I haven't done water changes. I've just been topping off with tap water, and nothing bad has happened so far. So planted tanks like this with a very light fauna, like I only got 5 fish in here, so it's really easy to maintain a water change style, because there's just so much plants to offset the animals in here. So it's been working fine. I may be doing regular updates on this tank. The tank is pretty much full at this point. The plants are all grown in. I actually need to trim off some of the plants there. They're growing a bit too much. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys this tank from the beginning to it becoming like fully grown, but I just have not been able to find the time to do it, so I'm showing you the final result now. Yeah, I've been trying to get these fish to breed, but they just don't seem to be in the mood. I may be making a video on breeding them if I actually succeed, but so far they haven't been breeding. So thanks for watching. I'll be doing updates. See you later.